Okay, so today I've got a couple of jobs that I'm going to take you guys along with. First one is this Mitsubishi multi-head. I actually came out, I think this was potentially the last video I posted, but the compressor on this one was every now and then just tripping the overcurrent protection on the board because it was just sounded like garbage. You can go back and watch that one if you want. But anyway, so they've decided instead of repairing to go for a replacement. So today I'm here just to quickly get the gas out and just disconnect the power coming to the unit. Then I've got a LG MultiV 5 I'm going to go reclaim some gas out of because they're adding an extra head. And then I think there's a fridge or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to get the reclaim set up on this one and get the gas out of it. So I'm going to use my shredded core removal tool, get that out, make it a bit quicker because they only give you one access port on this. And man, it's fucking chilly, eh? Like, that's all ice. So I don't know. This will probably still keep dropping because it is cold, man. So I got all my stuff up here. I ended up clearing a path. I'll put some footage of that. But used some hot water to make and a couple of towels to make the roof a bit safer. But man, yeah, there's no way. I'm waiting for that sun to pop up over the apartment buildings there to make it a bit bloody safer. Anyway, we'll keep watching the temp, eh? Sometimes you get very lucky. That is awesome. Alright, get this thing plugged in. Alright, we're only using a reclaim bottle because we're not reusing this gas, obviously. Alright, let's roll. So, this up, that up, those two open. Alright. I don't think we'll have any problems with head pressure on this thing today, hey? Sweet, we've just hit zero. I'll let the heat running pull into a slight vacuum. Like I said, we're not reusing the refrigerant, doesn't matter if there are any leaks. Yeah, then we can pack the reclaim unit up and then disconnect the electrical. Reclaim's all done. I've just isolated it here. I'll just test to make sure. I've got no power. Go. Cool. Now, because of the type of system this is, it's just a multi-head, all the indoors actually get their power from here, but I'll just test it anyway, so just to make sure. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, sweet. We're dead. So I just went ahead and cut the wires, like the interconnect wires, and then the power cable, obviously disconnected it from there first. So I've still got power at the isolator. I had to go find where the circuit breaker is, but it was one where you could just disconnect with that. Anyway, and I've disconnected these as well. So they're basically, I think they're rerunning, well, I mean, they are rerunning the pipework and the interconnect cables for the new system. So that was all good. But we'll pack up this, take all the stuff downstairs, go isolate that breaker. So one of our guys from the Mech side is here. He's downstairs, was able to help me isolate the incoming power. I'm going to leave this attached to here. They can remove it when they need to, just so we're not dangling and getting water and shit in there. So this one's all done now, so we'll take these down, head off to the next one. Sweet, at the next job now, but unfortunately, I'm gonna go all the way over there, up there, so trolley comes in handy. Alright, there she is. Yeah, so this is my first time working on a MultiV system. Looks pretty good from the outside. I mean, I like the look of it. Again, I've got to confirm, I'm fairly confident, right? So I looked this up the last time. I think that was a comms fault. So I actually came here maybe a month ago to reclaim the gas from the outdoor, from the pipework to the indoor. But they didn't have any power at the indoor unit, so I couldn't open up all the valves. So that put a bit of a crimp in that one. So that's why I think it's in a comms fault. So what I'm going to do, I'll reset power, turn it back on. I actually picked up the little, I think they call it a service dongle or whatever. So I'm going to plug that in as well. We'll see if we can make that work and work out if this is our correct unit. Like I said, 99% sure it is, but just want to double check. So this is our service dongle here. For anyone in Australia, I guess that's the part number there. Pretty cheap, only costs, I think it was like 80 bucks or something like that. So pretty good. Again, I think this one's just I'm pretty sure LG actually have a like a proper service tool, you know, like the Daikin and the Mitsubishi ones, but they were very cagey about it, and I don't think they give it out to just anyone. I think it's more like a service, their service team or the warranty guys for them or whatever. Anyway, they said this will at least give me the information I'm looking for, so it'd be interesting to see if it actually does. Unlike the Mitsubishi and Daikin ones that we have, this will not allow me to control anything from my understanding, but could be wrong. We'll see how we go. So I've got it set up now. I'll put the data up now. What that means yet, I'm about 15 seconds into actually getting it to connect, so I don't really know. System has gone back into what appears to be a comms fault again, so I'm gonna have to work out what's going on there. But yeah, we'll keep having a bit of a play around, and then we can recover the gas out of this system. Again, what I'm gonna do, similar to what I did with the Daikin VRV4s, I'm just gonna close off those ball valves, recover what's in the pipework to the outdoor, to the indoors, and that way there'll still be gas and all that in here, and then obviously I'll leave the bottle on site, they can reuse that gas. So I'm gonna do a full system reset, so I've just got to work out which of these branch boxes is sending power to the indoors that I'm working on. Yeah, this will be fun. Right, so just had a power reset now, so hoping that that's going to sort my comms issue. And forget what I said about not being able to control it. Apparently I can control it. So, I mean, you may have seen it from the screen grab, but I just missed it when I first started recording. So, yeah, apparently I can turn everything on and off from up here, which is great. So, I mean, if this tool really does, I mean, its usability seems like it's not too bad. I probably prefer using my computer than, say, just on my phone. But honestly, I mean, if you can get that for fucking $100, and then the Daikin one costs almost like fucking $1,700. I mean, Daikin are clearly just ripping everyone off, aren't they? There you go. It's been about 10 minutes now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put it into, I mean, they don't call it refrigerant recovery mode, they just call it, vacuum mode. So again, does the same thing, opens up all the valves. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to close these off first, then I'm going to put it into refrigerant recovery mode, and we should be able to see if they open up on our app. All right, let's give this a crack, eh? So turn dip switch 5 on the main PCB. So dip switch 5, right there. Oh, there we go. Function. All right. Press twice SW03C on the main button. So SW03C. So press that twice. Okay. 1, 2. Hey. What the fuck? Oh, at least 1 second each. There you go. Hey, you know, maybe I'll read it quickly before I start filming. Okay, I feel more prepared now. So, number 5, there we go. So press this one down twice, but for 1 second. Yep. And then I press this one down for a second. And then I have to go to, so SW03. So, cross to 3. Alright, so SW3, and then I hold this one down again for a second. Back, and I just heard all my valves open up, so that's good. So we got it in back mode. I'll show you the video of the EEVs and their positions. I'm assuming that means they're fully open. Again, I don't work on LGs, it's literally my first time. Just having a quick look. Annoying thing, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, I'm absolutely not going to be able to get that in there. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get it on somewhere, because yeah, what an absolute cunt, eh? mean, we got there, but there are absolutely a reason why some manufacturers are less expensive, I guess, than other ones. I've actually had to get this electrical box, so couldn't get it up through there because it was hitting the fucking top of the box. So I've had to get this whole thing, which sits in with one screw, a screw up there, and then like a clip, and I've had to like pry it out and pull it as far as I can. So I know I've got one. I don't know if I can get another one though. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get this one here at least, because this one's sitting way too close to right there. Man, what? Come on, LG, sort your shit out. Right, all set up. I've purged to here. Tear. Whoops. Fix it. Doing there. Tear. Yes. And this is also the pump down bottle that I backed out the last time, and I also gave it a quick back last night at my house because I didn't want to bring the back pump up here again today because it's on top of a roof. So anyway, open this up. I'll give you one guess what happened. I mean, to be honest, that was probably my fault. I just completely forgot to bring a bucket. But luckily, there was a hose point right over there, so we'll just do this for a little while. Just having to think while I'm waiting for this thing to pull down. If anyone works on these LG units frequently, let me know if there's a better way to go about this, because I was just thinking, like, it'll probably be me who has to come back and back this thing out with the new head attached. And usually I would go to the factory and pick up the Appion back kit, but it's not going to fit. There's no way it'll fit under there. So if there's a better way of going about this, yeah, definitely let me know. Pretty much done. So pulled out 11.4, which from memory, if I go over here actually, I have a feeling that might be roughly what they put in outside of obviously the, not bad, there you go, 11.23. So obviously most of it's still in the condenser. What are these things come pre-charged with? That one over there for whatever reason is missing this sticker. Anyway, so 17 kilos. So that condenser's got 17 kilos in it still. I only wanted to pull out, like I said, what was in the pipe. So pretty happy with that. I'll let that run for maybe like another, I don't know, minute or two, just pull it down into a vac. And then we will pack up and get out of here. All right, I already closed those, didn't I? Take these off. I'll put the Schrader cores back in and all my nuts back on and pack up and get out of here. And to get out of back mode, you just hit this one here. Done. Absolutely spewing. That is it for this one. Locked it out. Like I said, they're adding a new indoor head for this, so I imagine it'll be me who comes back and commissions this again. So if it is, I'll make a full video on that as well. But if not, this will be the last to see of that unit, I guess, unless something goes wrong.